Hi everyone, we're Mimicker, here to introduce all kinds of knowledge, even the stuff we didn't know about.
Ah,
And today, we're embarking on a deep dive into a series that has charmed, excited, and maybe even, well, confused audiences across Asia for decades.
Chūka Ichiban.
Oh yeah, that name. Or one of its many names, really.
Exactly. This name might sound familiar to many of you, perhaps under one of its many translated titles. It's this amazing blend of culinary adventure, a thrilling quest,
Mhm.
and as our sources have revealed, it holds a surprising depth, like in its narrative, its characters, even the very story of its own name.
It's fascinating how a show about cooking can become such a, well, a multifaceted cultural phenomenon. It really hooks you.
It totally does. So let's unpack this, because it's a story that's far more than just food on a plate. Okay, so to really set the stage for this deep dive, let's begin at the very genesis, right? The origins of this culinary masterpiece.
Where it all started. Yeah. Its journey starts in the pages of Kodansha's weekly Shenden magazine back in 1995, brought to life by the talented Japanese manga artist Etsushi Ogawa.
And the setting itself is pretty evocative.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Imagine, if you will, the rich historical backdrop of 19th century China, specifically during the twilight of the Qing Dynasty. That's the vibrant world this captivating tale unfolds within.
A really interesting period.
And what truly made it stand out right from the start was its unique blend. It wasn't just about, the intricate world of culinary arts. It wove that seamlessly with a grand, sweeping adventure narrative.
That combination was key, I think. It really captured something special.
It absolutely did. And what's fascinating here is how quickly that initial popularity translated into an enduring appeal across different media. Like, the manga's success was so immediate and profound that it led to its first anime adaptation surprisingly quickly. Nippon Animation produced a 52-episode series that premiered on Fuji TV in April of 1997.
Wow, only 2 years after the manga started. That's fast. Super fast. And this initial anime was quite ambitious. It covered the entirety of the original Chūka Ichiban manga and even delved into the first half of Shinchuka Ichiban.
So it really jumped right in.
It did. And then it truly cemented its regional footprint, finding a massive audience when it aired in Taiwan on TTV in 1999
Okay.
and in Hong Kong in 2000. This really shows how quickly it became a cultural touchstone across East Asia.
And it wasn't just a flash in the pan, right?
Yeah.
The manga itself had a fascinating journey. Like, it even underwent a name change midway through its initial serialization.
That's right. It actually shifted from Weekly Shinen magazine to its sister publication, Magazine Special.
Ah,
And with that move came the slight but significant renaming to Shinchuka Ichiban, which translates to True Cooking Master Boy.
right. Shin meaning true or new.
Exactly. And it's so important to understand that these aren't two separate stories, but rather one continuous flowing narrative. It just kept going.
Gotcha. So the first part, Chūka Ichiban,
Right.
was collected into 5 volumes. And Shin Chūka Ichiban added another 12, making it a substantial 17 volumes total.
A pretty decent run.
But the story's journey wasn't over even then. After nearly 2 decades, a more recent sequel, Chūka Ichiban, Kiwami, or Extreme, began serialization online in 2017.
Still going.
Yeah. This tells us the saga genuinely continues, introducing new arcs and keeping the culinary adventure alive for a new generation of fans. What does that kind of continuity tell us about its enduring appeal, even decades later?
It speaks volumes, doesn't it? The fact that a series can not only maintain its relevance for so long, but also warrant a brand new adaptation years later.
Yeah, that's pretty rare.
Specifically spurred by a new manga sequel is a testament to its deep roots in popular culture. This more recent anime adaptation, interestingly, was a co-production between Japan and China.
Oh, interesting. Who was involved?
Japanese studios Nanacam Reduction IG teamed up with China's JY Animation. The first season aired from October to December 2019, with a second following in early 2021.
Okay, so quite recent.
Very. Each season had 12 episodes, and they very deliberately focused on recreating the latter, more intense half of the original manga story.
The Legendary Cooking Utensils part.
Exactly. The dramatic quest for the legendary cooking utensils. This revival isn't just nostalgia. It shows that the core narrative and characters still resonate profoundly, captivating both original fans and a whole new audience.
It suggests there's something timeless about the blend of culinary mastery and high-stakes adventure.
Precisely. It just works.
That's a great point about its timelessness. And as we talk about the deep roots of this series, I want to pivot to something I found absolutely brilliant when digging into the sources. The the cleverness embedded in the characters' names.
Oh, the names are fantastic.
Right. You might think, oh, just names. But the author, Etsushi Ogawa, demonstrated incredible ingenuity by meticulously blending Chinese and Japanese linguistic and cultural elements into these names.
There's so much layered meaning.
Once you see it, it adds a whole new layer of appreciation for the craftsmanship. Let's start with our protagonist, Liu Maoxing.
Okay, Maoxing.
Liu is, of course, a very common Chinese surname. But the Maoxing part is where it truly gets captivating. It refers to the Pleiades star cluster, also widely known as the Seven Sisters.
Ah, the star connection.
Yeah. Now, this isn't just a poetic choice. It's a powerful metaphor, symbolizing a bright star among a shining constellation. It directly alludes to his extraordinary culinary talent and his destiny to truly shine and lead in the world of cooking.
So his destiny is written in the stars, almost literally.
Kind of. But here's the fascinating aha moment for many longtime fans, especially in Chinese-speaking regions.
The mistranslation.
You got it. Early Taiwanese translators actually mistook the character for the very similar-looking Ang.
Oh, wow. They look almost identical.
They really do.
Yeah.
This seemingly small error led to his name being mistranslated as Liu Angxing for years. Can you imagine?
No way.
An entire generation of viewers grew up knowing him by a name that wasn't his original, all because of a single character mistranslation.
That's incredible. It really highlights the profound, lasting impact that translation choices can have on a story's identity for its audience.
Totally. It just stuck.
It truly does. And the nuances don't stop there. Take Zhu Mei Li, the series heroine. Her name is beautifully constructed.
Lately, yeah.
Mei translates to plum blossom, which in Chinese culture is a powerful symbol of resilience, perseverance, and integrity, especially as it blossoms in winter.
Right, a very meaningful flower.
And Li Sunwu means beautiful, which, yes, hints at her lovely appearance, but more deeply, I think, reflects her inner kindness and gentle spirit.
Well, that fits her.
What's particularly neat is how her name seamlessly blends Chinese and Japanese sensibilities, especially in its Japanese pronunciation, mere, demonstrating that thoughtful cross-cultural consideration even extends into character naming.
So it works on multiple levels.
It's a subtle way the author weaves in cultural identity that resonates deeply without being overt.
Absolutely. And speaking of cultural resonance, what about Zhu Yu, often known as Master Tingyu?
Ah, the mentor figure.
Our sources confirm his real name, Zhu Yu, is actually the same as that famous general from the Three Kingdoms period.
Oh, the Zhu Yu! Wow.
Yeah. The author used the Japanese katakana Choyu for his name. But here's another translation variation. Some Chinese versions, like the Taiwanese Tong Lai edition, translated as Ting Yu.
So variations again.
Always. Regardless of the specific translation, his name, being a direct tribute to such a revered historical figure, beautifully symbolizes his calm, wise, and profoundly masterful demeanor as a chef.
He lives up to that namesake in every way, commanding respect and wisdom. He feels like that historical figure in a way.
Definitely. That deliberate historical echo enriches his character, doesn't it? It grounds his wisdom in a deeper cultural lineage.
It really does. Then we have the young Shiru, who becomes Mao Xing's apprentice.
Shiru, yeah.
His name is quite straightforward, but culturally significant. Shiru literally translates to fourth son.
Oh, okay. Just a birth order thing.
Exactly. This was a common and traditional Chinese naming convention based on birth order within a family. It's a small detail that adds an immediate touch of authenticity to the historical setting, making the characters feel more rooted in their world.
Little touches like that make a difference. And for sheer cleverness, Lan Fei Hong really stands out.
Fei Hong, the rival.
Yes. Fei Hong is a formidable rival who eventually evolves into a close friend to Mao Xing, especially during the challenging special grade chef exam. His name is a clear and direct nod to the legendary late Qing martial artist Wang Fei Hong.
Ah, like the martial arts hero. I see it now.
Exactly. The author simply changed the surname from Wang to Lan, creating an immediate recognition for those familiar with Chinese folklore and history.
That's brilliant. It perfectly fits his role as a skilled and honorable combatant, albeit one whose battlefield is the kitchen.
It's a brilliant way to instantly convey character archetypes. You hear the name, you get a sense of who he is. Now let's talk about Shawan, Mao Xing Sr., and a primary antagonist in the series' early arcs.
Shawan, the first real villain, sort of.
Yeah. The Shawan, his name means to inherit or to continue, and An means peace.
Inherit peace. Okay.
This is where the irony really hits hard.
Yeah.
Shaoan's actions are anything but peaceful or honorable. Driven by his own overwhelming ambition and jealousy, he betrays his master, schemes to take over the Jiwa restaurant, a betrayal that tragically leads to his master's wife dying from overwork.
Oh, that's right. So tragic.
This stark, almost heartbreaking, ironic contrast with the very meaning of his name isn't just a clever detail. It amplifies his tragedy.
Definitely. By giving him a name meaning peace, the author brilliantly highlights the profound psychological conflict within him,
Yeah.
making his betrayal feel even more devastating because it's a rejection of his very namesake. It truly highlights the depth of his fall from grace.
That's an excellent point about the literary power of that irony. It makes him more complex than just a bad guy.
Absolutely. And the clever naming conventions continue with Xi Luxin,
Yeah.
known affectionately as Master Xi or the Steel Staff.
Master Jay, love him,
Yeah.
with the big staff.
His nickname, of course, comes from his incredible mastery and control of long cooking utensils, especially when handling noodle and dough-based dishes.
He's amazing with those things.
The character Liu in his name is quite interesting. It can refer to Liu cuisine, which is the cooking style of Shandong province, one of China's 8 great cuisines.
Oh, okay, so regional connection too.
Yeah, often known for its fresh seafood and savory, less spicy dishes. This contrasts nicely with Sichuan, where our hero starts, and perfectly fits Master Xi's bold, straightforward approach, almost implying a rustic yet refined quality to his cooking style. It's a subtle nod that reveals character and region.
Little breadcrumbs for the audience. And then there's Leon.
Leon with the 7-star knives.
Right. Leon was a highly gifted young chef at the Yusen restaurant, who, for a time, joined the enigmatic Dark Cooking Society in his pursuit of even higher culinary skill.
A complicated arc for him.
Very. Before ultimately returning to the light. His name is a direct transliteration of the Japanese katakana Rian.
Simple enough.
You might also know him as Lion from the Hong Kong version of the series, or simply Lei En in other Chinese translations.
More variations.
Always. This variety just shows how names can shift across different regional adaptations while still maintaining a core identity and evoking a certain powerful, almost regal presence.
Fits his cool demeanor.
Totally. Finally, we have Tang Sanji.
Ah, Sanji, the rich kid from Shanghai.
Exactly. Sanji is a contemporary of Maoxing and a fellow apprentice at the Yusen restaurant, hailing from a prominent, wealthy family in Shanghai. In Chinese, Sanji literally translates to 3 heroes or 3 outstanding talents.
3 heroes. Interesting.
Yeah. This name isn't just a randomly chosen set of characters. It strongly suggests that his parents had incredibly high hopes for him, envisioning him as a person destined to possess exceptional abilities in many fields.
That's a high bar.
It's a name that speaks to ambition and potential, setting a high bar for his character from the outset.
Absolutely. This deep dive into the character names really raises an important question, doesn't it?
Which is?
How do these names, so meticulously rooted in culture, history, and even literary devices like irony, not just describe, but actually foreshadow or ironically comment on the characters' roles and destinies in the narrative?
Oh, yeah. Like they're planting seeds.
Exactly. The deliberate choices by the author to embed these layers of meaning, from the celestial destiny hinted at in Maoxing's name to the tragic irony of Shaoan's or the historical echoes in Master Zhu Yu, are not just clever details. They fundamentally enrich the storytelling.
It makes you appreciate it more when you know.
It provides a deeper connection to the characters, allowing us to understand their personalities, their struggles, and their eventual paths in a more nuanced way. It's a subtle but powerful technique that helps build a truly memorable cast.
For sure.
Proving that a name is never just a name in Chūka Ichiban. It's a key to understanding the story.
That's an excellent point. And, you know, as we talk about names and how they're shaped, it's absolutely amazing how external forces, particularly commercial influences, can literally rewrite the history of a story for an entire generation of fans.
Oh boy, here we go. The sponsorship saga.
Right. Chūka Ichiban is a prime example of this, where its original split nature, diverse regional distributors, and especially its advertising sponsors led to wildly varying titles and, even more astonishingly, a complete overhaul of character names.
It's a tale of translations and renaming that's almost as epic as the culinary battles themselves. It's kind of unbelievable.
It really is. Let's look at some of the show title variations first, because they set the stage for this phenomenon. For instance, the Taiwanese version of the manga was initially known as Igis, which translates to China's Little Chef.
Yeah.
Simple enough.
Makes sense.
But then, in mainland China, Audiences predominantly knew the series through the anime, and there it was called Yis, meaning China's Little Master Chef.
Okay, Xiao Deng Jia. That sounds familiar.
Exactly. These are distinct titles, each carrying a slightly different nuance, showing how regional preferences or even just common usage can shape a series' identity, almost creating parallel universes for its viewership.
And this is where the Xiao Deng Jia phenomenon truly takes center stage, isn't it?
It really is.
Xiao Deng Jia wasn't just a catchy phrase. It was originally the brand name for a snack food produced by a company called President Enterprises.
Wait, a snack food brand?
Yeah. Here's where the commercial influence gets truly wild and impactful. When Taiwan's TTV first broadcast the anime back in 1999, President Enterprises became the title sponsor.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
The consequence. Nearly all the main characters' names were changed to match the company's various food products, much to the initial surprise and, frankly, confusion of viewers.
Changed to match food products, you're kidding.
Not kidding at all. It was a fascinating, if jarring, integration of commerce and content.
It's incredible, isn't it? Let me give you some specific examples because this is just mind-boggling. Our protagonist, Liu Maoxing,
Yeah, what did they call him?
was completely renamed Xiao Deng Jia, taking the name directly from the instant noodles that sponsored the show.
And no, after the noodles.
Yes, the heroine, Zumia Lei, became Du, named after a brand of sausages.
Do the sausage girl. Oh my God.
Master Zhu Yu, the wise mentor, was transformed into Master Jidai after a brand of frozen dumplings.
Master Frozen Dumpling. This is amazing.
Pang Sanji was simply called Akyu, referencing Akyu instant noodle bowls.
Ah, cute like the noodle bowl.
Okay. Even Master Lua was renamed Master Shiquan after a brand of chicken bouillon. Imagine a whole generation growing up with these characters whose identities were inextricably linked to snack foods.
That is absolutely wild. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it really shows the fascinating, sometimes chaotic intersection of media, commerce, and cultural identity.
Chaotic is the word.
This particular dubbed version became so iconic that for many years, countless young viewers in Chinese-speaking regions truly only knew the characters by these sponsored names like Xiao Deng Jia and Du.
So for them, those were the names.
For them, those were the characters' names, the default. It created this unique cultural familiarity where the character's identity was inextricably linked to a commercial product. It's almost a real-world example of branding influencing cultural memory.
Wow. So when did things change?
The shift only began relatively recently. It wasn't until the new anime adaptation was released in recent years.
The 2019 one.
Right. Which, importantly, restored the characters' original names. That people gradually started to become accustomed to using Liu Maoxing's real name again.
So people started saying Maoxing more.
Slowly, yes. This led to a very insightful and humorous observation among fans. Maoxing is jokingly referred to as the most familiar stranger.
Huh. I love that. The most familiar stranger.
He's a character everyone knows, whose face and culinary feats are instantly recognizable, but whose real name, for so long, was rarely used correctly by a significant portion of his fan base.
It's a unique cultural quirk born from a very specific broadcasting decision, and it speaks to how deeply intertwined a character's name can become with a viewer's memory.
Absolutely unforgettable, for better or worse.
And now let's get to the heart of the matter, the story itself. And to truly immerse you in the experience that an entire generation of fans had, we'll be using those iconic sponsored names from the 1999 PTV broadcast for this section, just like our sources mentioned.
All right, brace yourselves for Xiao Deng Jia, Du, and Master Chi Dai.
Exactly. So get ready for a look at the narrative arc of this classic. Here's where it gets really interesting. A story filled with culinary duels, epic quests, and surprising revelations.
Let's dive in.
Okay, the narrative begins in Chengdu, Sichuan, during the late Qing Dynasty, at the renowned state-run Zhuhua House. This is where our 13-year-old prodigy, Xiao Deng Jia, remember, son of the legendary chef, faces his very first major challenge.
The head chef competition.
Right. The stakes are high.
Right.
A competition to determine the next head chef. Xiao Deng Jia finds himself pitted against his mother's formidable former apprentice, Xiaoan.
The showdown.
Their initial confrontation culminates in a dramatic Mapo Tofu showdown, a culinary battle that not only tests skill but also character. Xiao Deng Jia, with his innate talent and pure heart, defeats the treacherous Xiaoan.
Yes.
And incredibly earns the title of head chef. But his path takes an unexpected turn when, on the wise advice of Admiral Li, one of the judges,
The admiral steps in.
Xiao Dangjie decides to forego the position and instead embark on a new journey to seek further training.
This initial victory sets the stage for his larger quest, doesn't it? It establishes his prodigious talent, while immediately hinting that his journey is about more than just a single title.
For sure. It's just the beginning.
His travels lead him to the famous Nanjing restaurant in Guangzhou, where he meets his new mentor, the insightful Master Jidai.
Master Jidai, the dumpling guy.
That's the one, and fellow apprentices Dudu and AQ.
Sausage girl and noodle bowl boy. Okay, got it.
This period in Guangzhou is crucial. It's where he truly begins to hone his fundamental skills under expert guidance, learning the nuances of different regional cuisines. It's not just about flashy cooking. It's about building a solid foundation.
Which is important.
A common shonen theme that resonates deeply.
And his time in Guangzhou is truly marked by formative challenges. He faces a French chef named Bajaru.
Oh, that guy.
Who openly expresses contempt for Chinese cuisine.
Xiao Dangjie naturally cannot let this stand. Their thrilling fried rice duel, where our young hero emerges victorious, is a pivotal moment that showcases his passion and skill.
A classic showdown. But Bajaru, refusing to accept defeat, retaliates by setting fire to the Nanxian restaurant.
What a sore loser. Arson. Seriously.
Seriously. So, to raise the crucial funds needed for rebuilding, Xiao Dangjie enters and wins the prestigious Guangzhou dumpling competition, demonstrating his ingenuity and dedication.
Using his skills for good.
Thanks to his prowess, the restaurant is not only rebuilt but reborn as the Yusen restaurant, symbolizing a fresh start.
That transformation of the restaurant mirrors his own growth, really. It shows his ability to not just cook, but to inspire and rebuild.
Totally.
His journey then escalates as he takes on the incredibly rigorous special grade chef examination, a monumental test of skill and knowledge recommended by Master Chef Long Wen.
The big exam. This is huge.
During this demanding exam, he encounters the equally skilled and ambitious young chef Lan Fei Hong.
Fei Hong appears.
What's remarkable is how they, as rivals, end up teaming up to pass the final tests, highlighting that mastery in this world isn't always about individual glory, but sometimes about collaborative excellence.
A nice message there.
This achievement makes Xiao Dangjie the youngest special grade chef in history. Yet, despite this incredible feat, he humbly recognizes that his culinary skills still have room for refinement.
Always learning.
Leading him to make the pivotal decision to leave Guangzhou and travel the country, journeying through diverse regions like Guangxi, Guizhou, and Yunnan.
Broadening his horizons.
Along the way, he takes on the young Shiru as his apprentice, deepening his understanding of China's vast culinary landscape and preparing himself for even greater challenges to come.
That journey across China truly shapes him. After several years of intense training and travel, Xiao Dangjie makes his triumphant return to the Yusen restaurant in Guangzhou.
Back where he started, kinda.
But his homecoming is immediately met with a challenge from a formidable dim sum master known as Steel Staff Shilu.
Master Xi, finally.
Their epic shumai showdown is a true battle of skill and culinary philosophy, and through this intense competition their mutual respect blossoms, leading to a strong friendship and adding another powerful ally to Xiao Dangjie's growing circle.
From rivals to friends. Love that trope.
It showcases that even initial rivalries can forge deep bonds. Shortly after this, the restaurant receives a mysterious invitation from a figure calling himself the Masked Chef Leon.
Ooh, mysterious.
It turns out Leon harbors a deep-seated grudge against Master Jidi, and he plans to use a culinary duel to enact his revenge and, horrifyingly, to kill his former mentor.
Whoa, that's dark.
Thankfully, Xiao Dangjie's incredible skills and sharp instincts manage to thwart Leon's deadly plan. After his defeat, Leon makes a shocking revelation.
What is it?
He exposes the existence of a sinister and clandestine organization, the Dark Cooking Society, their chilling goal: to seize control of China itself, not through military might, but through the very essence of its culture.
Food.
The Dark Cooking Society, now we're talking, this completely elevates the stakes of the series from individual contests to a battle for the soul of the nation.
Totally, it gets huge.
It absolutely broadens the scope, turning it into an epic, almost fantastical quest. The plot thickens further with the appearance of another gifted young chef named Leon. Leon arrives.
A former apprentice at Yusen, renowned for his incredible mastery of the 7-star knives, a legendary set of blades. He challenges Xiao Dangjie to a fish dish competition.
Knives versus prodigy.
It's during this pivotal match that the secret of the legendary cooking utensils is unveiled. These aren't just ordinary kitchen tools, they are mystical artifacts scattered across China, each possessing a unique and profound power.
Magical cooking tools, okay.
The legend states that a meal prepared with all 8 of these utensils can grant eternal life.
Eternal life. Whoa.
To prevent the Dark Cooking Society from seizing these powerful relics and achieving their nefarious aims, Xiaodangjia, along with his growing group of trusted companions, Dudu, Leon, Master Shi, and his apprentice Shiru, form what they call the Alliance of Light.
The Alliance of Light. Our heroes assemble.
This marks a significant shift in the narrative, from individual growth to a collective mission of national importance. They have a quest now.
The Alliance of Light's quest first leads them to the bustling city of Shanghai, where they have a joyful reunion with their old friend RQ.
Q is back.
But their reunion is short-lived, as the Dark Cooking Society issues a formal challenge, leading to a truly grand banquet showdown aboard a massive, ominous vessel known as the Galleon of Gluttony.
Galleon of Gluttony. Sounds ominous.
Each side sends 4 of their best chefs to compete in this high-stakes culinary battle, with the winner promised a map detailing the precise locations of the remaining legendary cooking utensils.
High stakes indeed. A map to ultimate power.
It's during this intense competition that Xiaodangjia experiences a truly shocking reunion. He comes face-to-face with his former senior, Shaon.
Shaon again. But he's with the Dark Cooking Society now.
Exactly, who has now become a prominent member of the Dark Cooking Society. The rivalry reignites, culminating in a final, climactic, tofu-themed match between them. Once again, Xiaodangjia emerges victorious.
He beats him again.
What happens next is incredibly poignant. Consumed by remorse and regret for his past actions, Shaon finds a moment of redemption. In a deeply tragic and moving sacrifice, he leaps into the mighty Yangtze River.
Whoa, he redeems himself, but dies.
Yeah, an act that leaves Xiaodangjia profoundly grieved. This moment truly highlights the emotional toll of their culinary war and the tragic consequences of misplaced ambition.
That sacrifice is a powerful turning point, leaving a lasting mark on Xiaodangjia. It's heavy stuff.
Definitely.
Following this intense battle, the Alliance of Light successfully manages to acquire several of the legendary cooking utensils, a significant victory. However, their journey up the Yangtze River as they transport these precious artifacts is far from smooth.
Trouble ahead, I bet.
They are ambushed by Leopard Head Alkina, a formidable opponent, and one of the Dark Cooking Society's fearsome 5 Tiger Stars.
The 5 Tiger Stars. Okay, the elite guard.
Xiaodangjia finds himself pushed to his very limits and is nearly defeated in this brutal confrontation. In the chaos and ensuing struggle, Master Shi and Leon become separated from the main group,
Oh no, they split up the party.
leaving the alliance in a precarious and vulnerable state. The path ahead suddenly looks much more perilous, emphasizing the sheer power and reach of their enemies.
It certainly does. Splitting up is never good. Despite these setbacks and separations, Xiaodangjia, Dudu, and Shiru eventually manage to regroup with Fei Hong,
Fei Hong joins the main group. Good.
finding a temporary respite and a place to reorganize at the familiar Juwa house back in Sichuan. But even there, the threat of the Dark Cooking Society is ever present.
No rest for the wicked, or the good guys.
Another of the notorious 5 Tiger Stars, flying celestial Zhu Qi, cunningly infiltrates the restaurant.
Another Tiger Star.
Of course, Xiaodangjia rises to the challenge, defeats him in a culinary contest, and in a surprising twist, the 2 chefs become unlikely friends.
Wait, friends, after trying to infiltrate...
Yeah, showcasing Xiaodangjie's extraordinary ability to even win over his enemies, transforming them with his cooking and his compassionate character.
Okay, that's interesting. Cooking solves everything.
Pretty much.
This series really knows how to blend those intense battles with unexpected character developments. Emboldened and with new resolve, Xiaodangjia makes the strategic decision to take the fight directly to the Dark Cooking Society's headquarters,
Taking the fight to them.
a formidable stronghold located at Mount Liang. There, he confronts and ultimately defeats Alcon in a final, decisive showdown, neutralizing another major threat.
Takes down Alcan. Good.
Meanwhile, the separated Master Shi and Leon, on their own crucial mission, travel to the distant lands of Dunhuang to retrieve another vital utensil, the Spirit Treasury.
The side quest.
It's there they face off against Blue-Eyed Tiger Mira, yet another of the cunning 5 Tiger Stars. After a perilous and emotionally charged battle, our sources tell us the 2 confess their feelings for each other.
Wait, Shi and Leon. get together. Really?
Apparently so. A surprising romantic development amidst the culinary chaos, and then head straight for Beijing to lend their strength and support to their friends in the grand finale.
Okay, that's unexpected. But cool. It's a journey filled with both grand adventure and deeply personal connections.
Right. It keeps you guessing.
The stage is set for the ultimate confrontation in the Forbidden City in Beijing. The Alliance of Light finally gathers at the Imperial Palace, ready to face the last two top masters of the Dark Cooking Society. Cloud Dragon Caillou,
The leader of the Five Tigers.
who's the formidable leader of the Five Tiger Stars, and the prodigal Yan Xianya. The climax unfolds during the Imperial cooking duel, where Caillou attempts the ultimate betrayal to poison the judge, none other than Empress Dowager Cixi herself, with a toxic dish.
Poison the Empress, that's treason.
Exactly. But Xiao Dingjie, with his keen senses and quick thinking, sees through the treacherous plot and manages to save the Empress Dowager's life.
For hero saves the day.
For his heinous act of treason, Caillou is swiftly executed by a volley of arrows, a stark and dramatic end to his villainous ambition.
Whoa, executed. Okay, that's intense.
Yan Xian, witnessing the downfall of his leader and knowing he is no match for the formidable Fei Hong, wisely surrenders. With that, the sinister Dark Cooking Society is finally and decisively dismantled, bringing an end to their culinary reign of terror.
The villains are defeated. It's a grand, satisfying conclusion to the conflict. However, the victory comes with a bittersweet realization.
What's that?
The 8 legendary cooking utensils, having been irreversibly tainted by Caillou's treacherous act, sadly lose their divine power. They are no longer the mystical artifacts they once were.
Oh, really? After all that, they lose their magic.
Seems so. In the aftermath, Xiao Dingjie, despite his incredible achievements and pivotal role in saving the empire, humbly declines the prestigious offer to become the imperial chef.
He turns it down. After everything.
Instead, he and his loyal friends choose a different path. They embark on a new journey, dedicated not to power or fame, but to their true calling, bringing happiness to the world through the pure, unadulterated joy of their food.
That's actually a really nice ending. It's about the cooking, not the power.
It's a beautiful, noble conclusion to their epic saga, emphasizing the true spirit of cooking.
So after this incredible narrative journey, what does this all mean? How did this wild culinary adventure become such a cultural touchstone, resonating with so many for so long? And how does it continue to leave such a powerful mark?
That's the big question, isn't it?
One of the most iconic aspects of Chūka Ichiban is its signature, over-the-top, dramatic style, which is so typical of shonen manga.
Oh yeah, the drama.
The series takes culinary duels and elevates them into something akin to martial arts battles. We see incredible, almost fantastical feats, like a skilled chef's knife work, creating a flurry of sounds so intense it's like a whirlwind.
Chop, chop, chop.
Or sliced ingredients defying gravity to stack themselves 3 feet high on a plate. And of course, the most memorable visual, when a lid is lifted from a pot, a brilliant golden light often erupts.
The GLOW. It has to glow.
Exactly. This gave rise to the humorous fan theory that only food that glows is good food. And you see the tasters squinting, their mouths agape, as if they could literally fit a light bulb inside from the sheer brilliance of the food.
Haha. It's ludicrous, yes, but undeniably entertaining.
Fans often joke about the contrast with reality, noting that anyone who actually tried to cook or eat dishes prepared with such outlandish methods would likely end up with severe food poisoning or indigestion.
Probably true. It's a running gag that still brings smiles to fans' faces.
For sure.
That exaggerated style isn't just for laughs. It's a critical part of its enduring legacy and influence. Chūka Ichiban really set a precedent for how to make food exciting and fantastical in a visual medium.
Yeah, it made cooking look epic.
Turning cooking into a high-stakes, almost magical art form. This hyperbole, in a way, made the emotional impact of the food palpable. It allowed the creators to visually represent the feeling of incredible taste, pushing past the limitations of typical senses.
Like, how did you show delicious? You make it glow.
Exactly. This direct, often ridiculous visual representation of deliciousness directly influenced the over-the-top dramatic flair we see in many subsequent cooking manga and anime. It's truly a foundational text for that particular subgenre.
Interesting.
Proving that the visual spectacle of food can be as thrilling as any martial arts battle.
Beyond its artistic influence, Chūka Ichiban had a profound cultural impact, sparking a genuine craze for Chinese cuisine across Asia.
Oh, absolutely. People got really into Chinese food because of it.
Its popularity wasn't confined to manga and anime. It inspired several live-action adaptations. In 2005, a live-action version was produced in mainland China, directed by the renowned Hong Kong director Li Liqi,
I remember hearing about that.
and featuring a cast of actors from across the region, bringing the young chef's adventures to life on the screen. Then in 2006, Taiwan's Sanli Television launched a primetime drama called The Best Taste in the World, which was heavily inspired by the manga and became a massive rating success.
So it crossed over into live action multiple times.
And it's not just entertainment. Our sources even note that some real-life chefs have drawn direct inspiration from the series. For example, the owner of a beef noodle restaurant in Kaohsiung
Yeah.
adopted the Yusin restaurant's motto, "The tradition of Yusin is to subvert all traditions," as his own business philosophy, proudly displaying it in his shop for motivation.
Wow. That's amazing. Real-world impact. These examples clearly demonstrate the significant, tangible impact Chūka Ichiban has had on both Chinese food culture and popular entertainment across the region, inspiring real-world innovation and thought.
It's truly fascinating how its enduring popularity has led to so many crossovers and diverse merchandise in recent years, showing its deep cultural penetration.
It just keeps popping up.
For example, in 2016, the original author, Etsushi Ogawa, collaborated with a well-known Taiwanese food brand to launch co-branded food packages, featuring character portraits drawn by Ogawa himself.
Oh, cool. Like seeing Maoxing on your snack?
Exactly. Imagine picking up a snack and seeing Maoxing's artwork right there.
Yeah.
But perhaps one of the most remarkable instances of its lasting appeal was in September 2023,
What happened then?
when the Uni-President, 7-Eleven Lions, a professional baseball team in Taiwan's league, hosted a Chūka Ichiban theme day.
A baseball-themed day for Chūka Ichiban.
Yes. The event was a huge hit. Staff members cosplayed as judges from the show, players entered the stadium to the iconic anime's soundtrack, and even the stadium food was creatively named after dishes from the series.
That sounds incredible.
Many fans declared it one of the best theme days ever, which just goes to show how the appeal of Chūka Ichiban has truly transcended its original medium to become a vibrant part of mainstream pop culture, even influencing something as seemingly unrelated as professional sports.
And that crossover into sports just exemplifies the cultural touchstone status. It's not just a show, it's a shared reference point.
Totally.
And of course, no discussion of Chūka Ichiban would be complete without talking about its classic scenes and the internet memes they've spawned.
Oh, the memes.
That glowing food roll we mentioned, it's become a running gag among fans. Whenever someone sees a real-life dish that looks particularly appetizing, you'll often see netizens joke, "It's about to start glowing."
Uh-huh. Yes. Is it glowing yet?
It's a testament to how deeply ingrained these visual cues are in the fan collective consciousness.
Not that other one.
Another truly memorable moment, one that fans never tire of, is Shiru's dramatic reveal of Xiao Dengjia's identity. He shouts, "Standing before you is the youngest special grade chef in history, Xiao Dengjia."
Boom. The big reveal.
This iconic declaration, almost always followed by the comically shocked reactions of the crowd, has been affectionately dubbed the epic reveal and face slap moment by fans.
The face slap moment. Perfect name.
These fun, shareable details have added to the series' charm and allowed it to maintain a unique, humorous appeal, keeping it relevant and loved even in the age of the internet. It shows how the series created its own internal language and visual shorthand that fans instantly recognize and celebrate.
And as we touched upon earlier, the story continues. Approximately 18 years after the conclusion of Shin Chūka Ichiban, author Etsushi Ogawa revived the series in late 2017 with a new installment, Chūka Ichiban. Kiwami, or Extreme.
Right, Kiwami, it's still running.
This new manga, created by the original team, picks up right after that final battle in the Forbidden City, and it's still ongoing today, bringing new culinary adventures to fans.
Amazing longevity.
Alongside the new series, a variety of merchandise like character keychains and even cookbooks has been released, designed to evoke nostalgia in old fans, also attracting a new generation of readers.
It's a true testament to its lasting power and ability to adapt. Keep the old fans happy, bring in the new ones. So when we look at the entire scope, Chūka Ichiban and its sequels haven't just achieved success in manga and anime. They've truly left a lasting legacy that continues to impact pop culture to this very day.
Yeah, it really has stuck around.
When it comes to imaginative culinary battles and epic food legends, this series remains an irreplaceable classic in the hearts of many, inspiring chefs, delighting audiences, and even shaping branding strategies.
As we wrap up this deep dive, let's reflect on the incredible journey of Chūka Ichiban. How does a story like this, blending fantastical, almost magical cooking, deep cultural references, complex character names, and even the quirks of commercial branding,
Like noodle names.
like noodle names. How does it resonate so profoundly across generations and inspire real-world businesses to adopt its philosophies? It's truly remarkable how it carved out such a unique space in popular culture.
It really is. This raises an important question. In a world saturated with information and countless narratives, what makes a story like Chūka Ichiban not just entertaining, but also capable of creating such a vivid, shared cultural memory? Turning fictional dishes into something almost tangible in our collective imagination. It speaks to the power of storytelling that can transcend its medium and original intent, etching itself into the cultural fabric by appealing to universal desires for mastery, connection, and, of course,
Delicious food.
delicious, glowing food.
Listen to 4 episodes in one go. Wasn't that a treat? Moving forward, we'll be releasing new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. If you enjoyed our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell